Welcome to the Riverside Community Fieldhouse for the 2026 Assembly Duel between the Chardon Hilltoppers and your Riverside The national anthem will be sang by Mr. Riverside Choir. Today's movie will start at 106 pounds. With the conclusion of doing it at 285 pounds. Chardon Langley School last year at their home. Looking for revenge. Please rise for the singing of the national anthem. Taking to Mr. Riverside, the Riverside Choir. Captains, please report to the center of the mat. Captains to the center. Today's school started at 106 pounds. Chardon is coached by head coach Nick Salatino, Tim Armelli, Dalton Hoover, and Devin Johnson. And your Riverside Beavers are coached by head coach Justin Toth, Frank Schaefer, Chris Rocha, and Danny Martich. At 106 pounds, for your Riverside Beavers, you will have a forfeit. At 106 pounds, for your Riverside Beavers, Jack Shora. Chardon will have a forfeit. Your duel will start 6-0 in favor of the Beavers. Team scoring is as follows: a regular decision is 3 points, that is anywhere from 1 Sure with the win for the Riverside Beavers. Next at 113 pounds, Chardon will have a forfeit. And for your Riverside Beavers, Mike and Joe! Combo Beavers! Scoring is as follows. As it with the huge forfeit. A forfeit is the same as a people or a pinball. So let's get into the wrestling at 120 pounds for the Chardon Hilltoppers. Then Shapansky. And for your Riverside Beavers, Raven Heller! Riverside will be in black and gold. Green on the scoreboard home. Chardon Hilltoppers are red. Here we go. 120s are on. All that. And Shapansky puts him on his back. Goes half now. So we're going to get a ball here. A ball is worth 6 points. A pinball. He's fighting around. Heller trying to get off his back. He's fighting hard. Shapansky looking for the ball. Heller goes down. 4 near ball. 7-0 lead. 3 points for a takedown. Near fall. Anytime you get your opponent past 45 degrees, you can start a danger count. You're going to tear it. That is a half Nelson for Shapansky. Shapansky now with a half a cradle. And four near fall is an 11-0 lead. Shapansky piling the points up. Now he's got a cradle. Looking for a fall. Good fight underneath there by Grayson Heller. Shapansky's putting the points on the board. 11-0 now. Got the cradle stacked up again. Hands are locked. Counting near fall. When you see the official counting, when somebody's back is in danger, that means they're in criteria. Or near fall is anything past 45 degrees. Mr. Damon, what is 45 degrees? Well, it's half a 90. Matt West up here. Cross arm now. Shapansky going to score here. 25 seconds left. It's a 13-0 lead here. 15-point differential was effectively a technical fall, a mercy rule of sorts. Now Kelly catches the head. When Shapansky puts him in danger, Shapansky could be looking for a fall here. But Kelly's going to fight through it. 5 seconds. There is the top ball. And Chardon coming on the board with a technical fall for Danik Shapansky. And the win for the Hilltoppers, 16-0. Your rules score 12-5. Beavers still. Shapansky with the win. Next weight, moving on. 126 pounds. Cole Fletcher for the Chardon Hilltoppers. And for your Riverside Beavers, Stephen Rocha! Dual scores qualified here of the Riverside Beavers. Rocha on that at 126. We'll have to get the Riverside Beavers extend their lead here. Fletcher on that for Chardon. Chardon that Riverside black and gold. Beavers with a qualified lead. Fletcher at 126 is on that. Wrestling is 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. The only sport in the Ohio High School Athletic Association or country with blood time. Rocha pushing him to the edge. Fletcher battling back in here. If the score is tied at the end of 3 periods, there will be a 1-minute sudden victory and then rideouts 30, 30, 30 on the net. That's how overtime works. 1:15 minutes. Rocha. Rocha pushing to the edge here. And whenever you see them pulling on each other's head, pushing, pulling, snapping, it's called hand fighting. Now Rocha with the front headlock here. 45 seconds left in the first. We're scoreless here. 1-2-6. Remember, off the mat, off the restart, 20 seconds. Seniors, half of their career in high school has been a new scoring system. They moved to a 3-point takedown. It used to be 2 points. And now they have 4 near fall. It used to be 3 was the max. Short time here. And scoreless after 1 at 126 pounds for Fletcher and Rocha. Rocha's choice will be underneath the second. Fletcher is going to give the intentional release, it looks like. So we're neutral, 1-0 lead, Rocha. Top, bottom, neutral, or defer, or the choices in the second period. In the third period, you're going to choose top, bottom, double leg, Rocha, got to pick them up. Goes and through, Rocha be looking for a fall here. With your ball swipes, looking for a fall. Rocha's got it, put in danger. Rocha could be looking for a fall, he's got a claw now. Rocha's going to hit a big stopping pointer. 3-point takedown, 4 near fall, 8-0. Steven Rocha. Beautiful blast double leg by Rocha. Seconds remains. If the match would have ended now, Rocha would get 14 points for an 8-point differential in his win. Short time here. Rocha is going to take an 8-0 lead into the third period, but it will be choice for Cole Fletcher. Cole Fletcher is going to choose neutral position to start the third period down 8-0 to Steven Rocha. Neutral to start the third period, 8-0 lead, Rocha. Fletcher, Rocha, 8-0. Dual score 12-5 in favor of the leaders. Shot, Fletcher, spin goal behind, 3 takedown, Rocha. The 3-point takedown was brought into high school wrestling OHSAA 2 years ago, the beginning of the 24-25 season. Used to be a 2-point takedown. It is 3 now. If Rocha can get a differential of 15 points or more, he will earn 5 points for the Beavers. As of right now, he will earn 4 with an 11-point win. Coach Toth telling Rocha to let him go to try and score more points. 1 escape for Chardon. 51 seconds remains here, third period. 11-1 lead for Rocha. Shot. Looking for the firearms. Rocha looking to spin go behind another 3 here. 3 takedown. 14-1, Rocha. Gotta get another one. Another one to get him a technical fall. Coach Stowe telling him to let him go. 20 now. If Rocha can get him a takedown here, that would be a 17-2 technical fall. Instead of on our B-board beavers, push him on here. Final 10 seconds. Get Rocha get a takedown. Here it is. Cheering him on. And looks like he's going to fall short of the tackle. Pick up 14 points for the Riverside Beavers. And Steven Rocha with the major decision. And the extends Riverside's lead is 16-5. Next, at 132 pounds, Anthony Ermino. And for your Riverside Beavers, Nick Hansen! Hansen coming out with the big Schultz cool pitch skull to the mat. On that 132, your middle score 16-5 in favor of the Beavers. .132. One of your tougher weights in the state of Ohio, all three divisions. Both of these teams are Division I teams in OHSAA competition. The sectional tournament and state series begins next week in Ohio. Most states are finishing their state series this week and next week. Ohio is starting their championship state series. Scoreless here, 1:15 remains in the first. Shot, double leg, looking to come out the center. Nice switches off to a single. Now head outside. Emilio has the ankle. Now he finishes off the double, looking to run it down. Free takedown, Beavers! Hansen slaps a half on him now. Hansen 3-0 lead here. 132 pounds. Emilio underneath. Your dual score 16-5 in favor of the Beavers. And there is a roll through tilt looking for some near fall danger. Once again, near fall danger is anything with the back. It's past 45 degrees, which is half a 90. Off the mat, we're going to get a restart here. It's 16 seconds. Out of bounds, obviously, the big white circle. Off and in restart, there's control. The wrestler that is underneath will start at what is called referee's position. Now he's trying to crack down. Has a head outside. Nick Hansen hanging on. He's building his pace, short time. Hansen will take a 3-0 lead into the second period for the Riverside Beavers. Emilio's choice is going to be underneath to start the second period down 3-0 to Hansen. Choosing underneath, the strategy is to get out as fast as possible and not give up any points from the bottom position. You don't choose down, take a turn. Hansen's going to cut it loose and got a 3-1 bout. Hansen, Emilio, 3-1, Hansen in the lead. Hansen control the center. Nice shot at Emilio outside. Emilio building his pace. Hansen working on his ankle, stuck in the head. Hansen trying to go behind now. Emilio still building. And Hansen Hanson trying to go behind. Emilio relaxes his hands. Free takedown, Hanson, Riverside. 6-1, 1 minute remains, second period. Now Hanson with a cross elbow. Now looking to strap a play glove. It looks like his hands are locked. Emilio breaks the lock. Hanson with that cradle strapped up again. He could be looking for a fall here. Got one of a near fall, past 45 degrees again. Tries to go to it again. He stops, swipes. Holding two near fall as he breaks his grip. 8-1 Hanson. 14 weight classes in Ohio. The matchup for a dual meet. Now he's got the barbed wire across the elbow. Gets him pushed over, turned over his back. It looked like one swipe there. Taking it back the other direction, putting him in criteria. It's 1-2 swipes as time runs out. 2-meter fall. 10-1 Hanson on the third. Choice Hanson. Hanson going to choose underneath to start the third with a 10-1 lead. Once again, the strategy here, choosing underneath to get out and get the 3-point. Not really a 3-point, because you got to fight for your life to get off the bottom. So Emilio on top, Hanson underneath, 10-1. It's a major decision right now. Right now, Hanson doesn't do anything. He picked it off bottom. 10-1 and pick up a major decision. He passes ahead. Over for a 2-point reversal. Reversal of 2 points. 12-1 Hanson. He's got the barbed wire. Hanson can be looking for a ball here. Trouble, Hanson looking for the ball. And he's going to get 4 near ball. It's going to be 16-1 technical ball for your Riverside Beavers. Nick Hanson! Your dual scorers 21-5 with the Beavers. Nick Hanson with the technical ball. 138 are on the mat. Here we go. Charlie. Shanikian coming out for the Chardon Hilltoppers. And for your Riverside Beavers, Tristan okay. Here we go, 138 are on the mat. Now, another shot, head outside. Shanikian looking to score here. Kelly's trying to set the corner. No, Kelly's got the single leg. And now we're scrambling the foot pass. Kelly with the 3-0 lead. Kelly in the top position, right boot is in. Top control. When nothing is happening, they will call a stalemate. That means there's no action. That's when the two fist bump together like that. That is a stalemate. They get a restart here at 37 seconds. 3-0 lead, O'Kelly. O'Kelly covers. We're probably with the 3-0 lead. Sneaking in underneath. We're probably running a half. Now he's trying to tuck it. Good fight here. Beavers up 21-5 here at one. We're at 138 in the dual score. 21-5 Beavers. 3-0 match score, O'Kelly. Now he's got an armbar laced up on the left side. Looking from here until he's going to run out of time. Neutral to start the second period. 3-0 lead, O'Kelly. Nice cross ankle pick to top. And O'Kelly also taking possession of a counter. And now taking out an injury timeout. So 1 minute 30 seconds of injury time. If you're unable to finish, it's 2 minutes, check that. After 2 minutes, if you can't compete, the match is over. You can't go back on with. It looks like it's blood. It looks like it's blood time. It's blood time on Sheik and not O'Kelly. Coach getting the blood bleed off there. O'Kelly with a 3-0 lead here in the second period. Looking to extend the Riverside Beavers lead. Looks like it's all coming up. We're going to get back to action. Once again, no other sport in high school has blood time. I just didn't know that, Mr. Formal Manager. No other sport has blood time. Shout out to Mr. Formal, Wrestling Royalty, 1988, Division I State Champion, Ohio. O'Kelly with the go behind. In control, double boots in. Pretty sure that's control, there it is. Nice throw behind, double boots, O'Kelly. Like a spider on that one, that was unbelievable. 6-0 lead, O'Kelly. O'Kelly's going to be reversed now. 6-2 now. As the Chardon Hilltopper, Charlie Sneakin gets on the board. Near fall for Sneakin with tied out. He's going to pick up 4. 1 minute remaining, second period. Stall underneath on O'Kelly. That means he is not trying to actively get out in the judgment of the official. 40 seconds. Even a couple forearms to the back of the head. Standard practice. Chardon on for a stall. 25 now. Another stall for 1 on O'Kelly's 6-3 now. 15 seconds remain second period. And now, Sneakin looking for the arm turn. 5 seconds. And it was 6-3 going into the third period for O'Kelly. Choice Chardon. Sneakin going to choose neutral, down 6-3 to O'Kelly. And we have more blood on Sneakin. The takedown by Sneakin here tied about at 6-6. One kid who played us and came back to action here at 138 pounds. Tristan O'Kelly with a 6-3 lead over Chardon. Speaking of Chardon. Gonna get neutral with the start of the third. This is the ball coming up. O'Kelly 6-3 lead. Here we go, third period. Underhook on the left side now. We got this time we got more blood on the Chardon on top right here. And Chardon coach is rushing with the blood. The blood stop the action. Get it back to action. 7 seconds left. 1:53 minutes in the third period. Third period, here we go. 1:38 on the mat. 6-3 lead O'Kelly. Kelly with the only 2 takedowns as a go behind. Slide by, go behind. 3 takedowns. Tristan O'Kelly, 9-3 lead. Kelly's got to be thinking a major decision now, trying to get over 8 points. He's got an armbar laced up. Now he's got the arm, regrips the elbow, running the armbar really hard here. Trying to stuff his shoulder in his ear. Literally the technique, my dude. Kelly dominating here, 93 to 138 pounds. 1 minute remains. Kelly working tough on top here. Porter's going to swing both ways on that stalling. Kelly dominating here with the claw right, deep waist. Claw right, boot coming in on the right side. And the senior Tristan O'Kelly, gotta be careful here. And he's gonna pick up a 9-3 decision and run Riverside's lead up to 24-5 for your Riverside Beavers, senior Tristan O'Kelly. O'Kelly with the win. Beavers up. Next on that, 144 pounds, the Chardon Tigers, Matthew Rick. And for your Riverside Beavers, Weston Bailey. So 144 is on the mat. Halfway through the duel, your Riverside Beavers are up 24-5. Broken on the mat, the hilltop was here, that basically black and gold for the Beavers. Here we go, 144. Rickman should be a good one. takedown. No, he waves it off.
He does give it to him. 3 takedowns. Bailey up on Riverside. Strips him down, puts him on his back. It's a 50-50 position now. Got the underhook. Trying to throw each other. Bailey puts him over that underhook. Bailey remains in control, no loss of control. No takedown, he just remains in control for the lead. One-point escape, Riverside. Nice double leg, Brickman, Bailey fighting it, 3 takedowns for the Chardon tackle. 4-3 lead, Brickman, Chardon. The long over first to half. Bailey's in some trouble, he's going to fight up his back. Brickman on the performance, he's going to fall for the Chardon tackle at 144 pounds. Brickman picks up the ball. 150s are on that next. The Chardon top, Sawyer, Smith.
And for your Riverside Beavers, Bryce Brinisky.
Brinisky on that for the Beavers. Your goal score 24, allowing Beavers up. Sawyer Smith for the Hilltoppers in that. Brinisky, black and gold for the Beavers. Here we go. 150s on that. Brinisky, double leg. We're rolling here. Brinisky, 3 takedown, Beavers. Start 125 rings, 308 Brinisky, Riverside. Brinisky with some explosive moves, beautiful double leg, claw lift, don't blink. Brinisky looking for his claw lift, he's got cross elbow. Cross elbow trying to roll it through. Smith now a single leg. Still Brinisky's control. Smith, 2-point reversal. 3-2 lead Brinisky. 48 seconds remaining in the first period. Thirty seconds remains. First period. Now. 3-2. Bryce Brinisky after 1. Bryce Brinisky is going to be for the third period. Smith going to choose neutral to start the second period. Brinisky 3-2 lead. Brinisky a shot in space. Smith still in control. 5-3 here. One escape by corner. So Smith, Prinesky, and a 5-4 Breinberger here. 30 seconds remains in the second period. Shot to space, high shot. Prinesky gathers himself. Smith small back, 15 seconds left here. In the second, attackers on the net. 10 now. Smith trying to get the corner. Takedown, Chardon. 8-4. Smith choice in the third will be Prinesky. He's going to go underneath to try and get the 3-point. Shout out to the Tappers. Prinesky down 8-4 here in the third period. Not sure what the Chardon coaches were questioning there. You are allowed to go to the head table and question calls by the official. 8-4 Smith lead here. Prinesky down. Score 24-11, leaders. Smith with an armor on the left side. Kind of coming up, maybe potentially dangerous, so it's close. Deep grips, not a deep waist, right side. 120 remains, 8-4 Smith, Chardon. Smith working on top here. Cap on the right side. Bar out on the left. Prinesky moves. Trying to create some space here. Smith smothering top pressure. 35 seconds remaining. 84 lead Smith. Chardon. Seconds. Sawyer Smith is going to pick up an 8-4 decision for the Chardon Hilltoppers at 150 pounds. The real score will be 24-14 with the Smith win at 150, 3 points for the Chardon Hilltoppers. And the 157 pounds. For the Chardon Hilltoppers. Will Benline. What depends who has to present first here. £157 for the Riverside Beavers. Ben Hainsey.
157 on the neck. Little bed line, Ben Easy from Riverside Beavers. Ben line in the red for Chardon. Easy, a junior for the Beavers. Dual score 24-14, Beavers with a 10-point lead. And go behind the 10th player, drag go behind the 18. Ultimately, we're going to restart at 135. Nice right-handed head inside single leg. Easy. That might fight it. Easy trips to 4-3 takedown. Easy Riverside. Easy right away with the bar, headlock the bar. And runs the bar. Getting out to the side. And they're going to stop that one potentially dangerous. Ultimate job of the officials is the health and safety of the athletes. Potentially dangerous call. Really, when there's some type of imminent danger or an illegal hold potentially. Some blood on that line. Right elbow. Easy with no blood. This is 157 pounds. Will be followed at 165, 175, 190, 215, and 285. 6 matches remain, including this one. $36 points is available to both teams potentially with 6 pinfalls. So the blood stopped. Now they're able to bandage him up. 3-0 lead for Haynes. Chardon with an excellent tradition, 7 state champions to their name, an NCAA champion, world champion, multiple NCAA finalists for the Hilltoppers. One of the greatest American wrestlers in American history, freestyle, Lee Kemp, the Hilltopper. An NCAA finalist for Arizona State, Mike Davies. Back to action here, 106 remains, first pair, Haynes up. Haynes going to work on top. Bend line underneath. Haynes with the bar on the left, releases it. At one point it's escape bend line. Bend line Haynes, 3-1 Haynes. Nice swing, single, good defense there by bend line. Bend line takes a shot, cut outside. Haynes has got his foot. Haynes has got his cross arm, picks his foot out. Doing a spin go behind him, he kicks the elbow. Out of some trouble, 3-point takedown, looking for a fall here. Ben Haynes is looking for a fall. Comes in danger, there's the count. 12 seconds to do it, short time. Step forward, fall! Ben Haynes is going to pick up the ball and raise the roof of the Riverside Beavers! 30-14 after the Haynes ball for your Riverside Beavers! I'm 165 pounds. At 165. And for your Riverside Beavers, Vicky Larson Aesthetic on that. Luke Aesthetic.
He started at the Perrysburg Invitational pit.
Certified could have wrestled 157.
Back out at 165 for the team in the duel. Your dual score 30-14 meters.
Aesthetic. Upperweight. Just certified at 157. That outside shot was set. Mickey Larson.
The meters. Aesthetic rose by 3 points take on reset. Love to see Cooper be Aesthetic for the top rail. Aesthetic armbar here on Larson. Aesthetic armbar half. Armbar half. Lots of conflicting pressure there. Aesthetic's going to get your pulse rate. So there's a fall for Luke Aesthetic of Chardon. And that will run your dual score to 30-20. Luke Aesthetic for a fall. The Hilltop is 165.
On to 175 pounds. With Chardon Hilltoppers, Jason Hill. And for your Riverside leader, Sean Davis. Hill, Hilltoppers, Davis, Beavers. Who scored 30-20?
Beavers, Dill, Davis on the mat. Davis takes the shot. Dill, head outside shot. Cracks him out of his hip. Really take down for Dill. Now Dill looking for a coil here. Dill head to head, locks his hands. Put up really super control right here.
At 190 pounds for the Chardon Hilltoppers, Zach Pacific. And for your Riverside Beavers, Tom Otiji. Chardon going to take the lead here with a fall. It's 30-26 Beavers coming down to the wire. A Otiji win is a Riverside Beaver win. Chardon will not have anybody represented at 215 pounds. It will be a forfeit. The second win will give Chardon a chance to win the duel of the year. Otiji takes a shot. Takedown, Beavers.
You have to tell everybody what to do. We told him it's going to be over before 2, bro. Okay? Will you let him know or tell him to just come in and get it?
Otiji, Otiji lifts weights.
Is that cool?
Otiji around the bar on the left side.
it. And for your Riverside Beavers, Mason Van Pelt. Van Pelt on that, the MVP. With a pickup. The forfeit is going to seal the deal for the Beavers. Mason Van Pelt made weight today, and it's going to be the win. At 285 pounds, with Chardon goes out. Michael, Brandon Boucher. And for your Riverside Beavers, Malik Bailey.
James, a crowd favorite here, folks. Here it comes. Brandon Boucher Bailey on the mat. Beavers have to do a clinch 42-26 to wrestle this one for pride, folks. Brandon Boucher in the red. Bailey, black and gold. Brandon Boucher, 285. On the mat, the big dogs. Brandon Boucher looking for the double here. Bailey feels it. Bailey underhook now. Looking to snap him down. Boucher, Brandon Boucher looking for the hook behind him. He's got it. No points awarded yet. We're going to have a flame in that call no. They're going to ask for it. So I'll tell you what I have to say. We're neutral 0-0. No flame in that call. Bailey, clubbing ahead. Got an underhook on the left side. Bailey, Brandon Boucher. Scoreless here. 42 seconds remaining. First period. Brandon Boucher takes a shot. Spins it behind. Nothing. They're watching it here at Riverside Community Fieldhouse.
What did they say? They didn't.
Scoreless here. 0-0.
Yeah, they can wait up to 285. Oh, okay. So they didn't actually mention the weight. The link looks like yeah, it's not 285. Yeah, I thought the other two was like, oh my god.
Brandon Boucher.
The link's nowhere near that. Right?
Beavers with the duels turns ready. Come on, Brandon Boucher. Nothing. No score. So your Riverside Beavers. 42-26 lead right now. The closest to the Hilltoppers can get is with a fall, default, or a lead. Only 6 points available. Wrestling also the only sport where you can take team points away. For example, if Mr. Toast started chucking chairs onto the mat, they would take team points away. Maybe there's another point for the water cooler. Mr. Dingman throws his glasses on the mat. Hands back in us. They're going to be neutral and start the second. No score in the first. Brandon Boucher. Bailey. Neutral. Bailey. Nice club.
everybody, please remain in your seats. Staff, head back over to your classrooms because we're going to go back to Black 4.
Thank you for delivering that.